So often I find myself sitting on a park bench, in the middle of a city or close to an airport as I wait for my next connection. But I'm never bored. I'm simply fascinated by this story called life. What are all these people up to? Where are they heading? What are their aspirations and dreams? What gets them out of bed in the morning? Sometimes someone will pass by who is really awake, not stuck in the should-dos and have-to-dos. Sometimes they're awake enough to feel my spirit engaging theirs. Their head will turn, just for a brief moment, our eyes will connect, a wry smile. Yes, I know you, you're one of us. You're one of those who looks through the moment, who feels it, who connects up the dots into the deeper meaning. Why live small? Spiritual awakening, and living that way, is straightforward. It's not easy, but it's straightforward. It's looking out there, watching, feeling and observing, yet connecting with the reflection and how that resonates inside of you. It's trusting that this is what you're supposed to get. And no matter how subtle, that if you give that new sense a chance, it will ignite your wildest dreams, be the answer to everything you're truly searching for. There's every reason why not to do it. The Matrix has a zillion distractions, all purposefully configured to pull you into the drama and then own you. It has a zillion remedies, distractions and cures for the pain it creates in you. Your senses are literally bombarded second by second, hour by hour, day by day. The brain simply can't cope with the overload, so it forms a map over the incoming information and filters out the rest. Since reality is shaped by what you put your attention on, you literally begin to live the life you expect. And most often it's a very limited life. That is until you begin to challenge. Until you realize there's so much more to life than this, so much more to you than that. Why live so small? Falling into the unknown. This world is drawing to a close in the 3D. Surely you can see that now, an Arctic practically without summer ice, 200 species of creature going extinct every day, passing on into a higher density, the oceans acidifying at their fastest rate for 300 million years, the Earth's magnetic field dwindling, earthquakes and volcanoes on the increase, the biosphere breaking down through storm and drought, natural resources petering out. So why hang on? Why grovel and grasp at final straws? It's time to let go. To fall off the cliff edge. To fall into the unknown. The unknown is the place where it all begins. Stepping out of the safe and secure. Stepping out of the expected, but we've always done it this way. It's in the unknown that your soul looks for something else, for something different. As the mind surrenders, attention is directed by the universe to spiking peak moments where consciousness comes alive. Oh, look at that person on the park bench. What's that twinkle in his eyes? What does he know? Expect the unexpected. It's when we're in the unexpected that a space for true magic can happen. It could be in the reflection from an ad on a billboard. It could be in the harmony of numbers on a car number shield, or the lyrics of a song that you just happen to overhear which touches something in your heart and sings you awake. If you're reading this, you probably already know exactly what I'm talking about. Divine synchronicity. But it's not necessarily easy to trust in, is it? How could such simple connections be the answer to everything? How could it put food on my plate and a roof over my head? Don't think so small. Or at least if you do, work to unravel that limitation. Give trust a chance. Freewheeling, leave the space open. Just take a day, any day, and leave the space open. Pause. Breathe, open an internal space. Ask, show me. Then take off, letting the pull guide you. You'll make plenty of mistakes. At least you may think they're mistakes, heading in the wrong direction, ending up in a blind alley, getting lost. There are no mistakes. Simply explore how each circumstance and event makes you feel. If you get tight, work into it, unwind and let go. Connect up with the heart once again. See where it takes you, how it expands you. I recall a fond memory in the city of Oxford freewheeling this way once. It had been a magical day and I was about to head for home. But just one more experience before I leave, I was thinking. So I turn down a side street and find myself bumping into a guy selling The Big Issue, a magazine which the homeless sell. "Can you give me £1, brother? I've got 20 minutes to get £20 for the hostel tonight." "Sure, let me take a look," is what I feel to reply. So I look in my wallet. There's no change. There's just one £20 note. It spiked in me. That's exactly what this guy needs. But what about my journey home? I'm thinking, maybe I'll need it? But I can feel the pull already reaching in my wallet and taking out the 20. I don't resist. I can feel the interplay of the divine at work. So I give the guy the money. What happens next is utterly priceless. Beyond value. The guy takes the 20, jaw dropping open. "Thank you, brother, God bless you." Then tears begin to well up in his eyes and roll down his cheeks. He is so overcome at the generosity of a stranger and what it means to him that rivers of emotion are soon gushing down his face. Can you imagine how I felt about that? Can you imagine what it was worth to experience it? It was utterly priceless and I will remember it all the days of my life. So I invite you to step out of the ordinary today. Take the route less traveled. Even if it's only a different route to work. Put the not-so-smart phone away this time though. Lift your eyes and truly watch. Watch and feel. Let your heart take you. Give your soul a chance by stepping off that cliff edge into the unknown. We are living in a climate of change. Let change be your only constant. And you will not be disappointed.